see these images live.
Video.
Explain why we're not getting to see these images live. The Apollo 11 landing was broadcast live. Why now
don't we have the technology to see all of this live?
And we're getting a picture on the TV. You got a good picture, huh?
He's on the moon.
And the second man is on the moon.
Neil Armstrong getting ready to move the TV camera now out to the panorama position. Okay, as far as distance goes, Neil, and we'll line you up again when you finish the panorama. Tell me if you got a picture, Houston.
Well, we got a beautiful picture, Neil.
Issues with file transfers. We did have a number of communications glitches. We had either forward or return link problems.
Also, during post in the zero gravity of environment of space,
it's very difficult to transmit on the fly, if you will, and get that all the way back to Earth.
Struggle to get communications.
Unfortunately, they're going to be in the darkness. They will not be sunlit, so we won't get very good video of them.
explain why we're not getting.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shah, Ba'asham, Kakorash. Double honors to the apostle as millstone, and Southern brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. This is quite humorous, man. Esau was losing his grip. All right, he's getting exposed. His lies have been exposed more and more. And the internet is doing, of course it's the spirit of the Lord, but the internet is doing a lot of the heavy lifting with that. All right? At this point, if you can't see this man is full of shit, and if you can't tell about the twins being knocked down, it's an inside job and an American lie. You can't tell that the moon landing is an American lie. And a bunch of other bullshit, man. You just don't want to see it. Because right now it's too obvious and they're being exposed. Even with the whole C-19 that just happened. And the jabs they want to give everybody, that's being exposed a lot more lately. All right, we won't touch on that. But we can go ahead and touch on this, because they can't hit us with medical misinformation. And this is one of the huge lies, which just proves this man is the devil, and also he's losing his grip. So let's start with this. I can't think how it's worded. But that's nothing. Manifest the head should not be known. Okay. This is Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. All right, and that's what's happening right now, man. Esau did these things. They secret counsel. They hid, and they thought that it wouldn't be exposed and figured out. But this is the Lord's show, and the scriptures say what Esau should be made bare. All right, shameful spewing shall be upon him. So we're witnessing it. We're witnessing the father of lies, because that's a title this devil has. Let's get that. This St. John 8. And 44, you have your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh the lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So that's who this devil is, man. He is the liar. He is the one. Now the Lord has given him wisdom. All right, and he do work a certain level of miracles, like he can drop a bomb on you. All right, but it also says lying wonders, which means what? He got the power to make it seem like he landed on the moon. He had the power to do that. He had this technology set up to do that, and it was like a great feat. But that just exposed how did they have better technology back then where they can show this happened, but they can't get footage now. And when they going back, see, the technology has increased, and now it's too readily available. They can't fake that shit the same, man. Everybody is see it. The camera phones out there watching. All right, but they can't record these men in space right now. But they could in '69 with no Wi-Fi. All right. No cameras that send images back and forth like that through satellite. This shit is bullshit, man. But it shows this man is the devil the Bible speaks of. This is Rome 2.0. Because you read Revelation, it talks about the old serpent called the devil, Revelation 12. It's talking about the Romans. This is the beast whose deadly wound was healed, man. Clearly. And he's back to deceive the nations. He went away for 1,000 years, what you call the Byzantine Empire. All right. And he came back during the Renaissance. He was gone for the Byzantine, back during the Renaissance, which means rebirth. And he's back out to do what? Deceive the nations. All right. And part of that is with those lying wonders. He come with his bullshit science, his bullshit experiments, his bullshit discoveries. Evolution is Darwinism, that we landed on the moon. The world ate that shit up. Fucking madness. Why the Chinese ain't been to the moon yet? Come on, man. Why the Japanese ain't been to the moon yet? Come on, man. This man is the fucking devil. Hey, this since I quoted, let me get the 2 Thessalonians 2. And 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So this devil definitely had, that wisdom and power, because a part of his power and greatness is wisdom. All right? So he had the power to have the TV set up to be able to make this lying wonder happen. Let's show the world what we did. And then, of course, the special effects room they had, how they got it all to look like it did, man. That's a lying wonder. And the people fell for it. Hook, line, sinker. All right? But now he's being exposed. Hey, this is Habakkuk 2. Man. Shalakia. I know I'm not tripping. I do it the child cheat. You overlook stuff. It's Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned to thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. So everything that made the world look at America as this great, or even just Esau, but especially America, this great people, this great nation, above everybody else, whether it was how they became the head of world trade, so financially, how they were the might, the hammer of the earth, so that military might, and then also they're revered for their wisdom, that Western knowledge. All right, like Western medicine has trumped the Eastern way. The Western wisdom has trumped everything Eastern in every way possible. In a world standpoint, we know what's real. We know what's right. And the ways of old is what's right. Return to the old past. But all these things that made this place is traffic. Again, that's the same thing as world trade. There's another word for it, which is what the scriptures call it. All right? All this is going to be, all this is crumbling. The dollar's crashing. The world is realizing it's just a fucking debt note. The nations are looking and seeing how you become weak like unto us. All right? They don't have that same fear of the American army. All right? Because they also have nukes. And while America was napping, the rest of the world was still in the arms race. Okay? And then we're seeing how the American way, or the Western way, and wisdom is a falsehood, man. Filled with lies. This is just a scope of how the Western mindset, how Western wisdom is bullshit in every level. It's just full of lies, man. All right? This man is the fucking devil. Point blank, period. And he's being exposed. All right? Made bare. And with that bareness, it comes actual destruction. That's when you're really completely, totally naked. When them nukes hit, it's over with. Everybody's going to know you're nobody. You're the devil. Okay? Oh, whoa. This is Jeremiah. Yep. 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. He shall now be able to hide himself. All right, which is happening. He's been exposed by the mouth of the Lord, the prophets out there. And it's because that vibration is out. That means what? The nations and these people are putting for information to further expose this devil. It says in Habakkuk, the world shall be filled with the knowledge of the Lord. Part of that is what? That this man is the fucking devil. He's a liar. They got the book, How to Make a Terrorist, exposing Esau. You can't break in somebody's crib, kill the parents, and then play victim when a child wants revenge. Oh, this child is a psycho. Why would he want to harm me? He's a madman. He's an evil murderer. You just killed his whole family. You made him that. That's called revenge. But then you play victim. All right? And that's something that an older book, I believe it's a book. It could have been a movie, but that's something older. All right? Even the 13th tribe that exposed the Jews for not being the real Jews, man. But fast forward to now, all this technology, everything they saying, it's getting checked in real time. Fuck the fact checks that's set up by Esau. People coming with real evidence. People talking about, hey, I just saw something crazy about the twins. When they fell, I forget which building it was, in the UK, before the building even got hit, they were doing it. The interview was already made that the building fell. They fucked up and said the wrong thing. And it failed, I believe it said 20 or 30 minutes later. See, this footage exists. Before the internet had all this just access to information pushed out there and so popular like it is now, before the YouTubes, you just had the newscast. You just had CNN, Fox News, and they could put whatever narrative they told to put out there. But now we see all this evidence and video footage, and people that challenged this back then, we didn't know about. Specialists even. All right? Engineers. All right? People that put buildings together to understand these things. They didn't talk about on the news. They told us they couldn't find a black box, but they found passports. But you wasn't the mass population wasn't thinking how they find a passport fully intact. These passports fully intact on a domestic flight. Why do we have these passports on a domestic flight? You plan on doing this bullshit. Why would you need that? And how did it survive this jet fuel that burned down a whole building? Anyway, we have this now. All right? This man is being exposed. C19, you got Hold on. Let's skip that. Let's do the autism thing. RFK just came out with I forget the numbers, but the percentages has damn, that's medical misinformation. Hepatitis vaccination. I'll leave it at that. These motherfuckers have been exposed. This Jeremiah 49, and it's not misinformation. This is what they'll say to cut the video, so I ain't gonna say it. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. He should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. So it's time for them to go down, man. They've been exposed by this word, by the truth. And then what's next? The real spoiling, them being put to death. All right? And rightfully so. This man has covered the earth with his lies, man. Hey, this is Isaiah 25:7. He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast of all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. So this truth is prevailing. The lies and deceit is going down, man. Okay, yeah, I got to end on this. Second Esdras. I'll cheat. 6 and 28. 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. So we're watching the deceit get quenched right now. Before the physical destruction, truth is going to spread throughout the earth, and that's happening. Okay? As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared. All right? All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai Ba'asham Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, those great millstone. And South East brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. Shalom, a Bible ball.